This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security. The program has been a cornerstone of financial stability for retired Americans, but that may not be the case for the next generation, as the Social Security Trust Fund is on a fast track towards insolvency. Spotlight on America's AARP shows you how this happened and why nothing's being done to turn it around.
It's your money. Every paycheck tells you how much is withheld for Social Security, but you know one day when it's time to retire, you'll get it back. At least that's the hope.
We have tried to frame a law which will give some measure of protection to the average citizen.
90 years after FDR signed the Social Security Act into law, the program is heading toward insolvency, and only Congress can fix it.
We know that for millions and millions of Americans, Social Security is everything. It's all they have to live on.
Working Americans pay into the Social Security Retiree Trust Fund. Those funds are invested in special Treasury bonds that earn interest. This system only works because at any given time, there are more workers paying into the fund than retirees collecting benefits. Changing demographics, Americans living longer, having fewer children, are throwing the system off balance. In 1960, for every Social Security beneficiary, there were 5 workers paying Social Security taxes. Today, there are just 3 workers for every beneficiary. AARP's Bill Sweeney.
The last time they dealt with Social Security reform was 1983 when Ronald Reagan was president.
Unless things change, in 7 years, retirees will start seeing their monthly Social Security payments cut by at least 24%, according to fresh projections by the program's chief actuary. Today's average monthly check is about $2,000. A 24% cut would take away $480. This threat to Americans' retirement is nothing new.
It's rare to find politicians who are willing to take a risk.
Patrick Wetherill can say that with confidence.
Welcome, Patrick Wetherill.
Because he spent years trying to solve this problem.
The problem's not going away. In fact, it's getting worse every year.
That was Patrick in 2007, a college student on a mission. Fresh off an internship at the White House, he co-founded the group Students for Saving Social Security. 11,000 members strong, though just entering adulthood, they saw the warning signs.
We'll be retiring right when the system really starts to fall out from under us.
Students for Saving Social Security did make waves in Washington.
We started to have access among the president, among other members of Congress.
They were frustrated Congress didn't solve this in the 90s, aware that the longer lawmakers wait, the fewer options they have.
They're going to have to raise taxes by a couple percent if they'd start now.
Increasing taxes, raising the retirement age, gauging benefits based on wealth, raising the Social Security tax cap. Currently, income above $176,100 is not subject to Social Security tax. These are some of the same things Patrick's group pushed for and are still options today, but will be needed on a much bigger scale because the program is so close to insolvency.
It's one of these issues that the longer you wait, the more painful the choices get.
You felt like you got close.
I feel like we were close.
These days, a fix seems farther away than ever.
The challenge with our politics, with Congress, is that everything is dealing with the emergency that's happening right now in front of us.
But this is an emergency in front of them right now.
It is.
So how do you convince them of that?
Frankly, we have to have more voters bring this up when they talk to members of Congress.
So how do you convince a voter that this is an emergency in front of them right now?
That's your money that you will lose if they don't get this done.
For Spotlight on America, I'm Atra El-Nashar.
Now, the Social Security Administration will actually tell you how much you've already paid into Social Security and what your estimated benefits will be when you retire.